Hello, I have some company today. So today it is January the 12th of the Goblin Shmoblin adventure of a lifetime. Ooh, here we go. Day 12. Do you read a lot and or collect books? I don't read a lot. I would like to read more, but I do collect some books. I was reading a lot definitely when I was an undergrad. In particular, there was a Vietnam film literature class that I took with Dr. Furch. Shout out. And all of the books that we read that semester, I kept them. Because I purchased them, but I kept them and I read all of them. So why don't we just go ahead and look at some of the books that I have. Makes finally an easy prompt that is doable and also I have access to. So let's just take a look at what I got. So as you can see here, I've got a 3-tier system, mainly because this is the only bookshelf that I have in the house right now. Up top, we got the records that we looked at in the first episode. Well, we looked at some of them. And then over here, we have the rest of the literature before it gets into more of like anime stuff that I've collected, as well as just extra paperwork and things. Let me move that out of the way. So up here is where I keep all of my school-related material. I think there's one book that I'm missing right now, and it was for one of the anthropology classes I took. It was like migrant culture with the Somali Bantu. That's something I don't have on the shelf that I would like to get. Actually, I don't have much space on the shelf. I need a new shelf, to be honest. This one, oh, $14.91. Fantastic read. You know, it ain't no bookshelf if it doesn't have any Coldplay books. Because you know I have Coldplay books. Actually, I'm lying because I have these anime books over here that I know I keep calling them anime. It's manga, I know. I have them here and I've been reading them very slowly and periodically to make them last. So I'm in the process of reading those. I've got some Kingdom Hearts 358/2. My book hoard, I bet you we could add a hashtag book core in this video because of it. I really don't know what else to talk about. Ooh, my favorite thing on the shelf. This is an original copy of Dr. Zhivago by Boris Pasternak. It has a signature of the person who used to have it. They gifted it to somebody, 1958. And this person was really into the poet and writer himself, not Zhivago, but I mean, come on. It might have been a little bit of self-story. Boris Pasternak himself, they actually cut out newspaper clippings right here. I've got a couple of them where it's followed the journey that Pasternak went through about winning the Nobel Prize for the book and how he had to reject it because of the whole political sphere of everything, you know, with Russia being a communist state and a lot of this being fed into American popular culture as America was using that as propaganda. Like, look, see, even one of their own is writing stuff against it. Which, I mean, really just, I mean, it's just all for profit for them at that point, and it's kind of lame. Obviously, it tortured the writer because, you know, he had to reject and not accept the prize, I think. That's kind of lame. I would like to just hope it was more of an artist expressing themselves through a novel, which happens to be one of my favorites. And the movie too. I have a poster right over there. I might have seen it in the episode the other day. David Lean's version of the film.